Welcome back to Gabe Assembles. Today I'll be discussing the house model I created in school for a course called Honors Architectural Design. To provide some context, this was a project that began in September of 2021 and ended in June of 2022. This course was designed to learn about the different aspects of residential architecture and construction for the first 6 months. So it wasn't until March when we got to actually start building the house in a hands-on environment. But for those first 6 months, we were given many tests, homework assignments, and drawings. The drawings were huge, as a portfolio showcasing all the drawings was an essential piece to the project. To view the portfolio, there's a link in the description that brings you to a virtual presentation to view over 20 drawings that we made throughout the school year. And there's also insight to more specific details of the project if you are interested in that as well. Anyways, I did this project with one partner. There was mainly 2 people per group and rarely 3. It took around 36 hours to finish. Let's dive into the contents of the home itself. This house belongs to John and Sarah Russo, a middle-aged couple. They have one 11-year-old daughter named Emma. They also have a golden retriever named Rocky who loves to be active in the outdoors. The couple plans to stick with this family size. The Russos currently reside in a suburban neighborhood outside of the city of Charlotte, located in North Carolina. John and Sarah love their kitchen, as cooking is one of their shared passions. In fact, they own a restaurant in the city in which they can get to efficiently, since they live near it. The house's exterior has large amounts of space for the purposes of gardening and to let the dog Rocky run around. The Russos live in a ranch-style home containing 3 bedrooms and 2.5 bathrooms, as well as a 2-car garage. They also have a basement, but that could not be physically constructed due to the parameters of the project. But they would have a basement including a recreation room, living space, and an additional bathroom. Now, there are many things that went into planning the home that you can't see in this particular model. For example, the electrical components of the home, the plumbing, and waste systems. All of that and more will be in my virtual presentation I mentioned earlier, if you are intrigued to see the details. A lot of people don't think about these aspects of a home when considering a house. I know I didn't before taking this course. So I strongly recommend that you take a look if you haven't taken a course like architecture. I've always been a person that has been interested in building, crafting, assembling, and creating. And not just for houses, but other things as well. But building this house in particular has provided me with a new experience that I'm grateful for. It gives me a great sense of accomplishment because I have never committed to a project like this for this extended period of time, which was 10 months in this case. I know that gaining experience from this will help me as a person and student for many years to come. There's a lot about this journey I would want to keep the same, dating all the way back to September. One thing I enjoyed about this project was the freedom that came with it. Yes, there were many drawings that needed to be taken care of, and these drawings did get down to the nitty-gritty, but I knew I could get through it with enough effort and commitment. But besides that, there was a lot of freedom in the direction you could take your house in. You can make it wider, thinner, you can include 1 floor or 2 floors, or even a basement or no basement. On the other hand, there were some dislikes I had along the way. The biggest obstacle in my opinion was time. I suppose that's just the nature of the project given the immense amount of details that must be included. Even though timing was an issue for me at times, I feel that it has helped me grow. In addition, I would attribute some of the timing issues to myself because, looking back, I now realize that there were more efficient ways to navigate through the project. This now concludes my architecture house review video. I hope you enjoyed.